Hello, Ninja Warriors. Welcome to yet another power-packed session. And you know that we are going to solve model-wise questions from Matrices and Determinant. Here are a few model-wise, basically here are a few models which are frequently asked in your previous 5 years, JEE Main 2024, 2023, 2022, 2021, 2020 and 2019. Okay. So you can see on your screen that these are the very important models, or you can say types, and based on this type, we are going to revise the prerequisite, the concept linked, and obviously we are going to solve PYQs as well. Obviously, there will be homework questions as well because I'm not going to solve each and every question. So I'll be solving one question for the same model and one question will be given as a homework. So I can clearly see okay, I can see. Hi Naina, hi Afsal, hi Sachin J Warrior. Hi Gina, after so long in live session. Then we have Anveet. Yes, I know Anveet. I was reading your comments. Okay. Duration of the session. This session is not going to be very long. We'll try to wind up the complete session within 2 hours. Okay. So the session is going to be crisp because I'm going to only discuss the models, okay? So I can see Niranjan, you are new to the channel. I'm a student to write JEE 2026 and following your videos. Sincerely, Niranjan, it feels immensely, I'm super duper happy that you're doing that. Okay. No, Anveet, Ninja Ma'am's 2 hours means 3 hours. No, not like that. Today, I feel that 2 hours, within 2 hours, we'll try to do. Okay. Sanju Raj, I'm absolutely fine. Sigma Inspire, hi. Is this second session? No, this is the very first session of matrices and determinants. Okay. All right. Okay, do like the session, and once we are done with this session, please do leave a comment that how did you like the session, okay? And all right. Ma'am, I haven't done matrix in JEE level. Do I watch this, ma'am? Will it be useful for me? See, the idea behind this session is all about solving questions. This is a question solving session. But obviously, I'm going to revise the concept linked, and also I would highly recommend that you go and watch at least basic theory to understand this question better, okay? So yes, let's start, okay? So let me just analyze it. What are the models which we are going to discuss in today's session? The very first model, properties of adjoint. Now it looks like, okay, this is a very small thing, right? Properties of adjoint, but you won't believe that this is the type where majority of the questions are from this particular model. Majority, very important, which is properties of adjoint. And the second is PNC plus matrices. Now, PNC plus matrices, if I talk about PNC plus matrices, NTA has a strong affinity towards this combining permutation and combination and matrix. And so do JEE Advanced as well. So JEE Advanced and mains. This is important for mains plus advanced. This is one topic which is mains and advanced both favorite. Okay. Pattern based multiplication. Now you know how to perform matrix multiplication, but suppose somebody is asking you to multiply basically a raised to power 200, a raised to power 30. Basically, you can't be multiplying 30 times a matrix. You can't be multiplying. So pattern, by looking at the pattern, you have to judge. You have to understand that, okay, this is the pattern is getting formed. A is this, a square is this, a cube is this. So what would be the value of a raised to power 30 or a raised to power 40? That is what I meant by pattern based multiplication, okay? Higher powers of a, if at all it is given. Then need not to say system of equations. Short question will be there from here. Short question. Obviously, so many similar type of questions. You'll be like, ma'am, how many questions? Understand that this is the type, system of equations. You can't even imagine, I can't even give you the number. Almost every other question is from system of equations, right? So 30, 40 questions I can collect and I can tell you, okay, system of equations, right? Obviously, all 30 questions we are not going to solve. We are going to solve 1 or 2 questions because the idea is same. Basically, the data and the way of asking is different. That you have to practice, okay, after this session. You have to understand the type, and then, okay, then we have properties of determinant. So again, very basic question related to properties of determinant, and this is a rare find, okay, characteristic equation. This is something, this model I would say was actually introduced recently trending. So you won't find much question on this if I talk about the overall 5 years, but recently characteristic equation NTA has started introducing. That is why this is of, like, you can't be judging, you can't be saying, okay ma'am, only like 2 or 3 questions are there, but you understand the trend is also changing now. So if you talk about 2019 to 2024, obviously few questions, but like previous 2 years, characteristic equation is something they are giving, they are increasing, okay. So you never know that you may get this characteristic equation question in your thing, okay. So now one by one ninja fans here, kya baat hai, you make me so happy, huh? Every time I come live, I become very, very happy. Okay, now let's start with pattern based multiplication, okay. Pattern based multiplication, let's start it out. So over here, what is the question? Let us see. So the question is this, okay. What is the question? Let me just reduce the brightness a bit now because we have a white slide. Yes, I think it's good. Okay, so now this. A matrix is given and B matrix is given as this. A is given and B is given as this. Now understand, adjoint of A power 10 you have to calculate. Obviously, this is a pattern based question. I am not a fool that in JEE main I'm going to find adjoint A raised to power 10. Right? So again, pattern based question, then the sum of all elements of matrix B is. So what I'm going to do is, I am going to find out direct adjoint of A raised to power 10. Basically, my agenda is finding adjoint of A, then adjoint of A square, then cube, then power 4 by looking at the pattern. The very first thing, we should try finding adjoint of A. And now how to find adjoint of A? Obviously, we are going to find adjoint of A with the help of shortcut. What is the shortcut? Adjoint of A, especially for a 2 cross 2 matrix. Very easy, okay. A is this, okay, 2 cross 2. So to find adjoint of A, you have to interchange the diagonal elements, okay. 1, 1. You have to interchange the diagonal elements. But here, even if you interchange diagonal elements, it will not make any change, okay. 1 and 1 interchange, 1, 1, okay. Now, if I talk about the non-diagonal elements, you don't have to interchange non-diagonal elements. You have to reverse the sign of non-diagonal elements. This is the shortcut. That's how you figure out adjoint of A. How do you do that? Tell me. Interchanging diagonal elements, number 1 point, okay. And interchanging diagonal and reverse the sign for. This is only for 2 cross 2, yes. I have made a shorts also on this channel. Technique to find inverse of a matrix. So inverse is what? Tell me. A inverse is nothing but adjoint of A upon determinant A. So I have told you how to find A inverse. In that, obviously adjoint of A, this is the technique, and determinant A, so you can find it. But now we are not here to find inverse, only adjoint. So it's just that interchange diagonal and reverse the sign of non-diagonal. This is your adjoint of A. Second thing is what you have to calculate, adjoint A square. So obviously adjoint of A square is 1 minus 201 and 1 minus 201. Okay, just multiplication. You know how to multiply two matrix. Anybody here who is not aware how to multiply matrix? So this is row number 1, column number 1. So 1 and 0. So this is going to become what? Row number 1, column number 1 will give you 1. Row number 1, column number 2 will give you minus 2 and minus 2, so minus 4, okay. Then row number 2, column number 1, right? So 0 and 0, this is 0. And now row number 2, column number 2 will be 0 and 1. Okay, so now I think we are getting it. We are getting it. Adjoint of A is this. Adjoint of A square is this. Understand? Now third, adjoint of A cube. One more, just to make sure that we are understanding it, okay. Okay, so this is your 1 minus 2. Okay, sorry. So this is cube, no? So cube, this is already square. 1 minus 4, 0, 1. And this is 1 minus 2, 0, 1. What is this? Tell me. Row number 1, column number 1. So this is 1. Row number 1, column number 2. So this is minus 2, minus 4. Okay, minus 6. And this is 0 and 1. Now you're understanding it. I think now you're getting it. Can anybody tell me? So now you can just start plugging in the value. So can anybody tell me what is B? B is 1, 0, 0, 1. This is identity. Then you have adjoint of A. So you can just copy paste 1 minus 2, 0, 1. Then you are having 1 minus 4, 0, 1. Then you are having 1 minus 6, 0, 1. And all the way up to plus. Then this is going to be C. This is the third cube. Cube is having minus 2 into 3. So obviously this is minus 10. Sorry, minus 20. Na? Haan. It will go up to 20, 0, 1. Correct or not? Tell me. Yes. Okay. This is how it is going to become. Now what are you looking for? Sum of all the elements of matrix B. So sum will be equal to, tell me what? Sum. So obviously if I talk about, if I just leave this, if I only talk about this, basically 3 elements. If I talk about this, so this is 2. This is also 2. This is also 2. This is also 2. This is also 2. 2 plus 2 plus 2. 2 plus 2 plus 2. Okay. Black color se likhte hain. 2 plus 2 plus 2. All the way up to 2. How many times? How many times? So 10 times, right? So this is going to be 10 times. So 10 into 2. Plus, now this 0 plus minus 2, minus 4, minus 6 and all the way up to minus 20. So what you can do is you can take minus 2 common, so that 1 plus 2 and all the way up to 10. Correct? So this is 20 minus 2 into, this is what? 10 into 11 by 2. So 10 into 11 by 2, 2 cancel. So 20 minus 110 will be the correct answer. So correct answer will be what? Tell me. Minus. Hold on. How many? 1, sorry. So this is 11 times. Sorry guys, 11 times. This is not 10 times, 11 times. So 22 is there. So 22 minus 110 is minus 88. Okay. So see, this is not 10 times. This is how many times? Tell me. So this is identity is different and starting from 1. So 10 plus 1, this is 11 times. That is why 11 into 2. Always 11 into 2. Okay. So this is 11 into 2. So 22 minus this. 22 minus 110 minus 88. Option C. What do you say, guys? What do you say? Yes, 11 times, Abhinesh. Perfect. Getting it? So now, whenever you see that, okay, power of A or power of B matrix or power of adjoint of any matrix, powers are like that. Like, powers are cube tak to we can calculate. Power 4 also we can calculate. But if at all the question is talking about power 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, then you have to understand pattern based question. Got it? Done. Shall I move on to the next pattern now? Next pattern is NTA's favorite, PNC and matrices. Okay. Can any tell where do we find this PDF, Navya? Once it is done, I'll share the PDF in my Telegram by tomorrow, because like after the session it will be a little late now. By tomorrow my team will update this PDF in the description box. Okay. So yes. Yeah, Anvit, actually you are manifesting it. It may be possible that in JEE in 2025, you might get a question which will have A raised to power 25 or any matrix raised to power 2025, because this is a new year. Okay. All right. Now permutation and combination and matrices. This is obviously my favorite also. Okay. This is again a JEE PYQ 2024. JEE 2024 PYQ, guys. Okay. 2024 or 2023. Okay. Sorry, I just forgot. This is JEE 2023 maybe. Anyway, JEE PYQ. Okay. Now this question is all about, let A be a 3 cross 3 matrix having entries from the set -1, 0 and 1. So 3 cross 3 matrix. Just tell me one thing. If it is a 3 cross 3 matrix, how many elements will be there? 9 elements. 1, 2, 3. Okay, let me just mark it as square or blank. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, so basically 9 elements is there. Now the number of all such matrices A having sum of all the entries is equal to 5. Sum of all the entries is equal to 5. Okay, sum of all the entries is equal to 5. So we need to understand the cases. Okay, first of all, how come we are going to get 5 using these 3 numbers? So obviously case number 1 can be that you have 5, 1, 1, 1, 1, then 1, 1. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Rest everything has to be 0. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So basically 5, 1, 5 times 1 and 4 times zeros. This is your case number 1. Okay, case number 2. Think about it. How can you now think about it? So case number 2 could be like this, that you are having 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. Basically 7 times 1, 1, 1. 1, 1, 1. 1. Basically 7, 1. 7 ones. And then you have 2 minus 1. 2 minus 1s. So that 7, this is 7 ones and this is 2 minus 1. So 7 minus 2 will become what? 5. Okay, so this is your second case. Can there be a third case, third possibility? So third possibility is 1, 1, 1, basically 6, 1. 6, 1 and then 1 minus 1 and then rest everything is 0. So 1, 2, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yes. So 6, this is 6, 1, then your minus 1 and your 0. This is how it is. I don't think any other case will be like that. What do you think? It will be just like this. No other case will be formed just like this. Because see, it starts from minimum 5, 1 so I should have, no? Minimum 5, 1. Because if you talk about 4, 1, it will not make any sense. Minimum 5, 1 because you want 5, rest everything is 0. Then you have 6, 1 so that one element is minus 1. 7, 1 if you write, so 2 elements should be minus 1. 8, 1 is not possible because 8, 1 if you write, after that it is not possible. 8, 1 if you write, sum total is 8. Now you have to have 3 minus 1. There are no, like element range is gone now. If you write 8, 1, then you are having only one element option. Only 1 minus 1 will be there, which is not possible. Now, permutation and combination. So you have 9 positions. 9 positions over here. You have 9 positions where you have to arrange 5 identical thing and 4 identical things. So 9 factorial, 5 factorial, 4 factorial. What about this? So in here, again, this is going to become what? 7 factorial, 2 factorial upon, sorry, again 9 factorial, this is 9 factorial, 7 factorial, 2 factorial. And the third case will be what? So 6 factorial, then, 9 factorial will be there, 9 factorial upon 6 factorial, and we are having 6, 1 and 2 zeros are also there, 2 factorial. Okay, getting it? So your answer will be what? Case number 1. Let me just write over here. Case number 1, 9 factorial, 5 factorial, 4 factorial. Case number 2, 9 factorial, 7 factorial, 2 factorial. Case number 3 will be 9 factorial, 6 factorial, 2 factorial. Solve it out. 9 into 7 into 8 into 6. 5 factorial gone. 4, 3, 2, 1. This is 9 into 8 by 2 into 1. This is 9 into, okay, let me just remove it. 9 into 8 into 7, correct? And then we are having 2 factorial. 6 factorial is gone, upon 2 is right here. So it's just that 3 and 2 is gone. 4 2s are 8. So 9 2s are 18 into 7. This is 9 4s are 36. This is 9 4s are 36 into 7. Okay. So you just have to add these three things. You will get the answer. Can anybody tell me what will be the answer? So it is 36. Then it is 252. Then 36, 252. And we are having 126. So answer is 36 plus 252 plus 126, that is 414 will be the answer. Let me know in the chat box. Yes, Sachin J Warrior, absolutely correct. Are you understanding all the three cases? Are you understanding all the three cases, guys? Divin is saying, just yesterday I started matrices and determinants revision and today you're solving PYQs. Yes, magic. Cosmic connection, guys. Okay, another similar type of question but with a specific detail. Now this is a concept which is very close to my heart. Okay, this is a concept which is very close to my heart. What is that concept, ma'am? So before this question, I will go back and I will tell you something. That if at all A matrix is this A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I. Okay. Then trace of A into A transpose is nothing but A square plus B square plus C square plus D square plus E square plus F square plus G square plus H square plus I square. Understand what I'm trying to say, huh? Very important. Anybody who is aware about trace, can anybody tell me what is a trace of a matrix? Trace of a matrix. Trace of a matrix. Trace of a matrix is nothing but sum of diagonal elements of that matrix. Okay, yes, Divin, absolutely right. You're revising on point, huh? So sum of diagonal elements. So for that, to get the diagonal elements, obviously I want to know what is A multiply A transpose. So can anybody tell me A transpose if I multiply? Obviously it is going to be this A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I. I just want to know the diagonal elements. So I just want to know what is going to be, what is going to occur over here. So understand, this is row number 1, column number 1. This will be in the very first place, first element of the diagonal, right? So A square plus, transpose, guys. Oh, this is the A. No. I need to write transpose. No, I have written A and A. No. I need to write A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I. Then only it will become transpose, right or wrong? So now I need to multiply this and this. Row number 1, column number 1, and I have to write it over here. So it is going to become A square plus B square plus C square. Similarly, A22, this element, the second element of the diagonal, we will get by multiplying row 2 and column 2. So DEF, so D square plus E square plus F square. Similarly, the third element of diagonal will be G square plus H square plus I square. Getting it? So just tell me, this is true or not? This is the result. I have just proved it right here. Getting it? So now you have to remember it. Ki whenever you see A transpose product, A into A transpose, you should understand, if I talk about only, yes, Anvit, mock mein mila tha question. Okay, Anvit is saying, I got this type of question in today's mock and I skipped. Okay. So now you are understanding trace of A transpose. Now tackle the question. Now you'll have fun tackling this question. Okay. The total number of 3 cross 3 matrices A having entries from the set 0. So basically again, A matrix will be having entries from 0, 1, 2, 3 such that sum of all the diagonal entries of this. Basically the question is telling you that trace of A transpose is 9. So what they meant to say is, now A square plus B square plus C square plus D square plus E square plus F square plus f square plus g square plus I square is equals to 9, where what is ABC? Where your A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I are nothing but elements of the matrix of A. So basically, by this statement, sum is 9, they mean sum of square of all the element is given as 9. Now you have to take cases. Now again, same permutation and combination, you have to think how it's going to become like that. Think about it. How can this be like this? So case number 1 could be that if at all one element out of these, how many elements are there? 9 elements. One element is equals to 3. So obviously, suppose A is equals to 3. Then what will happen? 3 square 9. Rest every element has to be 0. Rest all equals to 0. This is your case number 1. Yes or no? Yes or no? Then case number 2. Case 2. Now 3 is out of syllabus. Because if one element is 3, then nothing, this is the only case. Now, no element can be 3, because if you pick 3 again, 9 will be fulfilled. Now, you don't want 3. Now, you think about what if one element is 2. How to get to 2 square? See, 2 square plus 2 square plus 1 square. This is how you are going to get 9. Rest everything will be 0 square, 0 square. Yes. This is your case number 2. Case number 3. Case number 3, these are the 9 elements, right? 9 elements, guys. So everything, ma'am, you missed H square. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H. H square is also there. No? 9 elements are there. Now, if every element is 1, 1 square plus 1 square plus 1 square, none is 0, then also you're going to get 9. Yes, ma'am, this is also one of the case. Tell me, any other case will be formed, yes or no? What do you think? Yes, absolutely. There will be one more case, which is case number 4, which is 2 will be there, 2 square, so 4 will be there. 4 is already there, right? Now you want 5 more. So 1 square plus 1 square plus 1 square plus 1 square plus 1 square. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Plus 0 square plus 0 square. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Done. I think all the cases are done now. You just have to calculate. So one element is 3, rest are 0. So obviously out of 9 element, you have to select 1. So 9C1 or just 9. Case number 1 is this. Case number 2. Now understand that, so basically out of 9 elements, you have to select 3. Because see, rest everyone is 0. So 9C3. And now what you have to do is 2. So you have selected, suppose A, B, C. Now you have to write 2, 2, 1, right? So this is 2, 2, 1. This is 3 factorial upon 2 factorial. Okay. So selection of 3 elements so that you can assign 2, 2, 1 and then 3 factorial by 2 factorial. What about this? This is only one way. There is only one way you can make it happen. Everything is 1. And this is now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 elements you have to then 9C6 and you are having 6 factorial upon 5 factorial. Why? Because 1, 1, 1 everything is identical. Now you just have to add it. So 1 plus 9. Answer will be what? Tell me. Answer will be C. This is your 9 plus second case. This is 9C3 into 3. So 9 into 8 into 7. 9, 8, 7. 3, 2 into 3. 9 4s are 36 into 7, guys. 36 into 7. This is case number 2. Case number 3 will be what? Just plus 1. Case number 4 will be what? So this is 9. Case number 4, 63 into 4. If you make total about it, what are you going to get? 766. Are you getting this figure? Yes or no? 9 plus Sorry guys, it should be, the second one should be 63 into 4 is there, na? 8 into 63. It should be 8 into 63. Now it's better. This is plus, now 766, correct? Okay. All right. I think PNC based, you will be able to see, understand. Now PNC based problems, now there is one problem with PNC based. It requires a lot of thinking. It is not something that you know it already, right? In the question paper, you have to think. So I to believe, whenever personally, my thing is that you should do it in second pass. Why second pass? What is second pass? See, you have to have a paper attempting strategy. I hope that you are having that paper attempting strategy with you, right? So paper attempting strategy says that scan 6 to 7 questions. So suppose PNC and matrices is there, na, do it in second pass, because it may happen that PNC based question require a lot of time in thinking. Okay, now, so because aya to aya, if it is striking, then it will strike, but if it is not striking, it will waste your time. So PNC and probability, beware. At least do not perform the stunt in the very first, like first question, you should not pick PNC and probability. Okay, so that's what my tip is. Properties of adjoint. Properties of adjoint. Okay, so properties of adjoint, I will just tell you few properties. First property is, whenever you basically plus properties of adjoint and another properties, other properties also, other properties. Okay, this is something very, very important. Other properties, very important, I would say, very important type or category, right? So first is, if at all you see any constant stuck inside a determinant, tell me what will be the right hand side. What is the property? Tell me. Okay, so this k is stuck inside the determinant, right? You have to take this k out. The moment you take this k out, the power will be n. This is determinant A. Okay, k power n. Yes, Anvit, absolutely right. Second property is, whenever you see adjoint of A, your answer will be determinant A power n minus 1. Usually, they give you this thing for n is equals to 3. 90% of the question will talk about 3 cross 3 matrix, right? So n is equals to 3. If n is equals to 3, then this is going to become, adjoint of A will become what? Determinant A square. Understanding it? Clear? Okay. Third property will be, okay, so suppose adjoint of A is there. Then it is going to become determinant A power n minus 1 square. Understand, this is n minus 1 square. This is not whole square. Okay, so fourth is adjoint of 3 times. 3 times. It is going to become determinant A power n minus 1 cube. Now you are understanding the pattern. If I ask you fifth, this is adjoint of, and so many times, n times, sorry, not n, k times, adjoint of A. Then it is going to become what? Determinant A power n minus 1 power k. Very, very important. This whole thing is very important. You have to understand, okay? Hai na? Yes, Anvit, absolutely right. Now we are going to apply all these properties. So can you see so many different questions will be there from this property? Can you see very basic type of question is there? Then non-basic also. This is JEE Main 2024 PYQ. Adjoint. How many times? 24 times. Then we are having this adjoint of something. Okay. Then we are having again same thing. Can you see? This is looking very, very scary. Adjoint is already there. Inverse is already there. So many things. But don't worry. I'm going to tell you all the properties. Okay. Let's do it. A few more properties. Sixth property is determinant of A inverse will be 1 upon determinant A. Seventh property is determinant of A transpose is equals to determinant of A. Just tell me one thing, okay? Any problem with any of the property? Property number 1. Scan every property. Every property is important. One question will have all the properties. All the properties. Just one question, but all the properties. Okay, so now we are going to start one by one, basic by basic. This is your JEE Main 2024 PYQ. JEE Main 2024 PYQ, which says scanned. Okay. Yes, this is your thing. Okay. Now A is this, B is this. Okay. C is given as this and X is this. Determinant X is what they are talking about. Okay. So first of all, understand one thing, determinant X. Can I take determinant on both the sides? Because directly, I mean, why do you want to beat around the bush? They are talking about determinant X. You just calculate determinant X. Determinant X is nothing but determinant A transpose C square A. Now there is one property which says, I'm going to write the property also, determinant AB is equals to determinant A, determinant B. Okay. All right. Clear. So over here, determinant X will be equals to determinant A transpose, determinant C square, determinant A. We have separated out the determinants, yes or no? The second property is nothing but, you know that, I just told you, determinant A transpose and determinant A are equal. So determinant X is nothing but determinant A square, determinant C square. Determinant A square, it is so obvious, everybody will be able to calculate. 2 plus 1, 3. From here, determinant A is equals to 3, yes or no? So this is 3 square, 9. Determinant C square. Determinant C square. Now to get determinant C square, we have to take determinant C on both the sides. So this is A, B, A transpose. Again, separate it out. Determinant A, determinant B, determinant A transpose. Obviously, determinant A is 3, 3. Determinant B, oh, determinant B also you can calculate, right? This is 1. So, into 1 into 3. So, this is 9. Determinant C is 9, guys. So, 9 ka square. So, this is going to become 9 into 81. And some of you are absolutely right. The correct answer is 729. Easy peasy lemon squeezy, yes or no? Okay. Clear? Perfect. Hi Ritik. Hi, hi, hi. Hi, 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 hi. You, if I just start reading your chats, na, it is a proper jingle. Proper jingle. Okay? It is a proper jingle. Okay. All right. You're saying hi, hi. Okay. Now, this is your A matrix, which is this. And this is given, the value of alpha is what they are looking for. Obviously, we have to find the determinant A from here. Can anybody help me out in this? Determinant A. So this is 1 alpha square minus beta square. Directly determinant we are doing, right? So 1 alpha square minus beta square is your determinant A, guys. Okay, alpha square minus beta square. Okay. Now what about this 2? Determinant 2A cube is equals to, can you see, I can actually write 2 power 7 and cube, yes or no? And I can very well cancel cube to cube. So this is determinant 2A is equals to 2 power 7, correct or not? Determinant 2A is equals to 2 power 7. Yes. And over here, if you take 2 out of this, so 2, this is again same property. Constant is stuck inside the determinant, you have to push it out. So 2 if you take out, it is going to become 2 cube because the order is 3, guys. So this is determinant A is equals to 2 power 7. Determinant A is equals to 2 power 4. Determinant A is 2 power 4. So determinant A is 2 power 4. That means you can just clearly write this is 16 is equals to alpha plus beta and alpha minus beta. Okay, now you have to take cases because as per the question, alpha and beta both are integers. So it can be possible that alpha plus beta is 16 alpha minus beta is 1. If this is the case, 2 alpha will be 17, alpha will not be an integer, so this is a wrong case. Then next case will be what? Alpha plus beta is 8 and alpha minus beta is 2. This also can be a case. If you add 2 alpha will be equals to 10. So alpha will be 5. Okay, add. If alpha is 5, beta is 3. Correct? 5 and 3. And it will satisfy, right? 5 plus 3, 5 minus 3, 8 into 2. So the value of alpha can be 5. Okay. So then a value of alpha definitely can be 5. So we can tick this 5. Okay. Getting it, understanding it. So alpha can be 5. If at all this would not have been matched, we need to iterate it, reiterate. Okay, clear, understanding, everyone, understanding. Okay. Now, we are going to talk about this. Now, this I'm not going to solve it. I am not going to solve it. I am going to stay quiet. Let's see how many of you are now able to crack this JEE Main PYQ. At least tell me the value of n. At least tell me the value of n. Huh? I also deserve such students who can tell me at least the value of n. Okay. All right. So n over here is determinant of adjoint, and all the way up to adjoint of A. So n will be equals to determinant A power n minus 1. How many times? 2024. N is what? 3. So determinant A 2 power 2024. So determinant A clearly is 2 raised to power 2024. Now this determinant or matrix question is done. Now the question is all about your binomial theorem. Okay. Now the remainder when n is divided by 9. So the question is when 2 power 2024 is divided by 9. Okay. So now understand how do you tackle such question when remainder is asked. So you'll be like, okay, this is your 9 and base is 2. Is there any connection between 9 and 2? The only connection between 9 and 2, you have to think like this, that 8 is very close to 9. 9 actually can be written down as, so 8 can be written down as 9 minus 1. So relation between this 9 and this 2, base and divisor. You have to establish a relation between base and divisor. Okay. And you'll be like, okay, 8 can be written down as 9 minus 1. What do you mean by that? So you want 8. How do you get 8? So 2 cube is equals to 9 minus 1. This is the relation, guys. Sorry, 9 minus 1 is 8. 2 cube is 9 minus 1, correct or not? Yes, remainder theorem. So we have to understand what kind of power is this. 2 power 2024. I have to understand that what kind of power is this. 2 power 20. We have to understand 2 power 2024. So 2 power 2024. Can I write it in this way, that 2 square and 2 power 2022? Why, ma'am? What happened? Why are you doing that? Why are you separating it? Because I want that this 2 power 2022 is what? Multiple of 3. 2022 is multiple of 3. No? That is why. Because 2024 is not multiple of 3. Either 2025 or 2024. Okay. Sorry. Either 2020, you can say 2024 is not multiple, right? So either you have to go with 2025 or 2022. Now you can write 2 square and this is 2 cube. Because if you divide it by 3, 67. Am I doing it right? So this is your 4 and this is 8 power 67, and this 4. Now this 8 can be written down as 9 minus 1 raised to power 67, and now this 9 minus 1 can be written down as 1. Okay, so this is the negative power, right? 1 minus 9. So minus 4 will be there. This is 9k plus 4. So 1 plus 9k. So this is going to become 9 integer plus 4. This is your power, 9i plus 4. Okay, 9i plus 4. Are you getting it? 764 हो रहा है क्या? ठीक है. 764 है तो best है. Power is even. So this is 1 plus 9k, correct? So 9i plus 4. So what did I do one more time? Let me repeat. 2 power 2024 is there. This is your base number 2. Base number 2 and 9 have a close relation. What is that relation? That 2 cube is equals to 9 minus 1. So I want this base to become at least 2 cube. But for that we have to analyze that power. What is this power? 2 power 2024. So let us talk about this power, 2 power 2024. I want to create 8. How will I create 8? The only way of creation of 8 is 2 cube. That means I want that my 2024 will have like 3 into something, right? That's what I'm wanting, 3 into something, so that I can separate. But I realize 2024 is not divisible by 3. So what I'm doing is 2024 ko I'm writing 2 plus 2022, so that now this is divisible by 3. So this is your 2 square, which is 4. And this 2022 can be written down as this 2 cube into 674. So this is 8 into 674. Now at least I got this 8, which is 9 minus 1. This is my overall agenda. The 9 minus 1 power 674. Now using binomial theorem, can anybody tell me? So see, this is 9 minus 1. You can also write it as 4, 1 minus 9 power 674. If you open this using binomial theorem, 1 minus x power n. So it is so obvious that you are getting 1, then every term will have 9, so 1 plus 9k. And if you multiply 4 inside this, 4 will be there, which is this 4, and 9 4s are 36 will be there, which is again a multiple of 9. So 9i plus 4 is that power. So now I'm going to write this as 2 power 9i plus 4 divided by 9. Then what will be your remainder? At least I know what is the nature of my power, guys. Okay. So now what we are going to do is, this is 2 power 4 and then 2 power 9i. And you have to divide it by what? 9. Correct. So 2 power 4 is 16. And what about this? This again can be written down as 8, because see 2 cube and this is 3i. Correct or not? 16. What about this? This is 9 minus 1. So 9 minus 1 and this is 3i. So this is going to become 16. Okay. 16 plus 9k. So your remainder will be what? 16 plus 9k. Now you divide this by 9, you will understand. Okay, so 7 plus 9 plus 9k. This, so your remainder will be 7, guys. Your remainder will be 7. So 7 is the correct answer of this particular question. Yes? Okay. Anyway, if at all you are struggling with finding remainder, binomial theorem, you can just focus in this particular session. You can focus only on this part, which is this. My agenda is only this. Yes, 6 minutes of binomial. Yes. Welcome to the binomial class. So basically I took this question not because of this statement, but because of this, which is determinant A raised to power 2 power 2024. This you should be learning in this whole question. You can, for the time being, you can skip this part. You can check out my previous remainder wale problems and come back and do this question, so that you get that confidence. If you're doing it for the very first time, it will scare you definitely. Okay. All right. Clear. Now we are having this. Now you are having this. Okay. This question. different type of question wherein A matrix is given to you, then determinant of this is given as 2 raised to power 8, determinant A square is what is asked from you. So understand, determinant of adjoint 2A minus A transpose. Let me just rewrite this, right? Okay, so this is how it is. Adjoint of A minus 2A transpose is equals to 2 power 8. Okay. All right. Getting it, ma'am, getting it. Now you know, already know na, that this property, adjoint of, property alert, adjoint of any matrix is nothing but determinant A square if order is n. Order is 3. So in this case, order is clearly 3. Right or wrong? If order of A is 3, then order of this is also 3. Okay, you don't have to worry about it. So, okay, ma'am, if you're saying so, so this is 2A minus A transpose square. A minus 2A transpose square is equals to 2 power 8. Getting it? Understanding it? Okay. Now, there is actually some similarity between these two. Okay. What is the similarity? Suppose I take this as B. Let us take this as B. B is 2A minus A transpose. Try taking transpose on both the sides. So, this is B transpose will be equal to what? B transpose will be 2A minus A transpose whole transpose. Now, apply the property. This is 2A transpose minus A transpose, transpose is A. So, clearly that this is nothing but 2A transpose minus A. Can you see this particular, if this is B, understand, if this inside thing is B, this is actually minus B. You take minus sign common, this is A minus 2A transpose. So if I'm marking it as B, if this I'm writing it as B, this is minus B. So B square, determinant B square, correct? And this is determinant minus B square. Okay? This is equals to 2 power 8. Clearly minus is there, so I can write determinant B power 4 is equals to 2 power, basically 4 power 4. So determinant B is going to become plus minus 4. Determinant B is plus minus 4. Determinant of B is plus minus 4. That means determinant of 2A minus A transpose, I can write it as determinant of 2A minus A transpose is either plus 4 or minus 4. So what I'm going to do is, I'm going to form this determinant 2A minus A transpose. Can you help me? Yes, Anvit, you were absolutely right. Can we input 2A minus A transpose by single variable? Yes, we can do that. Okay. So 2A, let me just go back and let me write 2A. 2A, so double of this will be what? Double of this. So 2, 4, 2 alpha. 2, 4, 2 alpha. Correct? Then we are having 2, 0, 2. 0, 2, 4. Okay. This is your 2A, right? 2A minus A transpose. So this is your 2A minus A transpose will be 1, 2 alpha. 1, 2 alpha. Okay. Then you are having 1, 0, 1, 0, 1, 2. 1, 0, 1, 0, 1, 2. Subtract. So 2 minus 1, 1, 3, 2 alpha. 0, 0, 1. Then minus alpha, 1 and 2. Correct? This is actually 2 alpha. Now you have to figure out the determinant. So determinant 2A minus A transpose, you have to figure out the determinant. Calculate it. Okay, so this is 1. 0 minus 1. Then 0 is right here, minus alpha. This is going to give you 3 minus 0. So 3. Correct? So minus 1 minus 3 alpha is actually what? Either 4. Correct? Or minus 4. So 3 alpha plus 1 is coming out as what? 4 comma minus 4. So 3 alpha is equals to 3 and 3 alpha will be equals to minus 5. Obviously this is rejected because as per the question alpha is a positive quantity. Okay. Then alpha is equals to 1 from here we are already getting it. If I go back, alpha is equals to 1 is matching with my answer. Okay. Clear? Understanding? Alpha is equals to 1. Let me just give me 10 seconds. I'll bring the charger of my laptop. Okay. Okay. Clear? All right. Can you see this question, guys? Are you serious? When did minus go in determinant of B? Minus, because there is a square, Minachi. There is a square. There is a square. Minus sign went in square, right? Okay. Now this question, how many of you think that this question is a scary question? Obviously, this question is not that easy. I mean, not a very direct question. You have to do some hard work, but not as difficult as you think. If you have done enough practice, if you know how to solve such questions, then you can definitely perform well in this type of question. Okay. Again, properties will be used over here. Properties will be used over here. Okay. Yes, this is a PYQ. Yes, this is a PYQ. Okay. Chalo, let's start. A and B be two square matrix of order 3 such that determinant A is 3. Determinant B is 2. And can you see this whole full-fledged expression? First of all, this is looking scary, but you can separate it out. First thing you should do is separate the different determinants. See, A transpose. So this is determinant A transpose. Then this is determinant A. Then it is determinant adjoint of 2A. Okay, hold on. Adjoint of 2A inverse hai, right? So be careful, be careful. So this is adjoint 2A inverse. Inverse is on this. See, this is inverse. So this is adjoint 2A inverse. Okay. Then adjoint 4B. Then adjoint AB inverse. Then we are having determinant A transpose. Okay. So one thing which is very clear, 1, 2, 3 and 4. These 4 determinants will become what? Determinant of A power 4. How, ma'am? How come? Because see, adjoint of A transpose is equals to, determinant of A transpose is equals to determinant of A very first property, and also one more property which we have already applied, determinant of AB is equals to determinant AB. Separate it out. 2 properties used. Okay. Ma'am, in the previous question they are talking about determinant A square. Yes, I have made a mistake. Sorry guys. They are talking about determinant A square, not the value of alpha. Value of alpha is 1. Yes, Vijay, thank you. Value of alpha is 1. So 1, 2, 1, 1, 0, 1, 0, 1, 2. So determinant A, help me in calculating determinant A and then determinant A square. So 1, this is, you have already calculated determinant A, kya? That's what I feel. Okay, okay. So 1, this is 0, minus 1. Then you are having minus 2, 2. Then you are having plus 1 and 1, correct? So this is minus 1, minus 4 plus 1, guys, which is minus 5 plus 1 is, minus 4. So minus 4 ka square is this, not 1, but this. Okay, So minus 4 ka square is 16 is the correct answer. Okay. Now coming back to this. What we did in this question, we first thing we used this property which is determinant A into B is determinant A, determinant B. So this is one determinant, this is second, this is third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh. Seven determinants can be separated out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Be careful that this inverse is on the complete this, inverse is on the complete this, okay? What is the next property? So this is again done. Now let us talk about this. This and this, both are of same category. Basically, the overall determinant is having minus 1 sign, overall determinant minus 1 sign. So which property I'm going to use? Determinant A inverse is nothing but 1 by determinant A. Are you getting it? Are you understanding it? Okay, shall I do it? So this is done. Now what about this? This is 1 upon, this is in denominator, adjoint 2A determinant. And this is also adjoint AB determinant. This will remain on the numerator, adjoint 4B. Clear? Reducing, I think the whole thing has been reduced now. Can you see? Okay, all right, ma'am. Understanding your point. Now, one more property, which is third property. Tell me, determinant of adjoint of A is equals to determinant A square for a 3 cross 3 matrix. Did I tell you? I told you, right? So this is a square matrix. A and B be two square matrix. So square matrix hai, so directly we are going to use n minus 1. So here n is equals to 2. For n is equals to 2, this is going to become determinant A. For n is equals to 2, because square matrix, but order is 3. Oops. So if order is 3, na, determinant A square for n equals to 3. So in this case, all the adjoint will get removed and a square will get applied, okay? So this is determinant A power 4. This is 4B power square upon this is 2A power square and this is AB power square. Are you understanding it, guys? Yes, one by one. Determinant A and B is given. Now this 4. Which property shall I use? Tell me. So this property KA determinant is equals to K power N determinant A. In this case, K cube determinant A will be happening because again order is 3. Yes, order is 3. So 4 will come out. Now see. So this is determinant A power 4. This 4 will come out 4 cube. But please, this is a major mistake students do. 4 cube will come out but square is already there. No? So 4 cube square. Let's not forget the square. Then determinant B square upon this is again 2 will come out 2 cube. Square is already there. So 2 cube ka square. And this is determinant A square. Again, this is determinant A square, determinant B square because we can separate them out as well. Now start cancelling out. Start cancelling out. Can you see? Determinant A power 4 is getting cancelled out with this. Determinant B square is also getting cancelled out with this. What do you mean by that? Even if they do not give this, we don't need this. Can you see? We don't need this. This is not required. We can still calculate the final answer. Tell me now. 4 cube. So this is 2 power 2 3s are 6, 2s are 12, correct? 2 power 12 upon 2 power 6. So correct answer is 2 power 6. 2 power 6 is what? 32 ka double 64. So option D. Everybody? Yes, Avneet? Anveet. How did you like this question? Tell me, feedback time. I to love this question. I to feel ki, students, if at all adjoint wala question will be there in your paper, do it right away. Attack it in the very first place. But yes, you have to perform it. You have to at least do 10 questions to get the hang of it, get the confidence, okay? Otherwise, you will see. There will be phases. There are phases of this question. The first phase is you don't know the property. Second phase is you know the property, but yet you are doing some calculation mistake. Then the next phase is that you know the property and you are able to do few questions, right? Few again calculation mistake. Then the next step is when you have practiced at least 10-15 problems. So you'll be like, acha, now I am flowing. Very less I just do that mistake, okay? So on this note, we are going to tap another model, which is characteristic equation. Now understand what is a characteristic equation. To understand this topic, you have to activate that brain. Which brain? That, ma'am, I'm not gonna ask why. I'm just gonna see that, acha, this is what it is. Are you getting my point? You don't go behind this, why is it happening? Okay, you just understand that, okay, this type of question comes, then you have to do this. Unfortunately, although I don't want you to remember it like that, but again, because the JEE main is round the corner, so don't get into why for the time being. Okay, just understand this is how questions are done. Okay, understand that this is the trick only. Now, what is a characteristic equation? Let me just tell you. Let me just give you the overall conceptual clarity. Okay, suppose you have a 2 cross 2. A is your 2 cross 2. So this is 2, 1, 3 and 7. This is your 2 cross 2 matrix. Okay. All right. Now every matrix, every square matrix will have its characteristic equation. Characteristic equation. Ma'am, what is a characteristic equation? So characteristic equation looks like this. So there will be a square plus, let's suppose xa plus yi equals to 0. This is for 2 cross 2 matrix. Now this is closely associated with quadratic. So suppose you have a 2 cross 2 matrix. Now 2 cross 2 matrix will have its own quadratic equation. But we don't call it quadratic equation. This is a quadratic, right? But we don't call it quadratic. We call it characteristic equation of order 2, of degree 2. Okay. So there are some questions which say that, okay, you have a matrix and this characteristic equation is also given to you. You just have to calculate the value of x and y. Cayley-Hamilton, yes, this is also called Cayley-Hamilton. Okay. So I'm gonna tell you that how to write characteristic equation just by, this is a shortcut guys, this is by the way a shortcut. You don't have to do the long process. You will see in NCRT or in other books, if you see this topic, if you Google it, you will have a long process to get this characteristic equation, right? But I'm gonna give you ninja technique. What is the ninja technique? You don't have to perform everything and then get this characteristic equation. Let me tell you. So characteristic equation of a 2 cross 2 will be a square minus trace of a plus determinant of a into I is equals to 0. Remember this shortcut. This is the shortcut, guys. This is the shortcut. Obviously, it will have roots also. No, this is not ax is equals to b. That is a complete different thing. This is what I'm talking about. Okay. So whenever you have that 2 cross 2, this is a direct question, guys. They will not beat around the bush. They'll not say, acha, do this, do that. Direct question. Let me show you the question as well. Let me show you the question. This is the question, okay? See. Let A be a 2 cross 2 symmetric matrix such that this. Okay, such that this. So from the first half of question, they want you to calculate A matrix, which is a symmetric matrix. Do you know what is a symmetric matrix? So A being a symmetric matrix, it is going to have A, B and C, C. So in symmetric matrix, what happens? The conjugate elements are same. This is what your symmetric matrix is. Symmetric matrix means what? The conjugate elements will be same. Diagonal to A and B. Conjugate element I have to keep it same. Otherwise it will not be a symmetric. This is your matrix. Now as per the question, ACCB. ACCB is right here. Then you are having 1, 1. Then you are having 3, 7. So in this manner, if you perform this operation, matrix operation, you can get complete matrix A. You will have your matrix A. So this is first half of the question is a very basic matrix. Finding matrix. Equation is given, solve it, get the value of A. Any difficulty in that? Or do you feel that this first half is difficult? No. Okay. So yes, this is how it is. Now just do it. A, C, multiply A, this is A plus C and this is B plus C. 3, 7. So A plus C is 3. B plus C is 7. Correct? A plus C is 3, B plus C is 7 and trace of A. Missed it kya? हाँ, trace of A into A, yes. And also as per the question, determinant of A is also 1. So that means AB minus C square is equals to 1. This is also one of the So from here you can just quickly calculate the value of A, B and C and let me know. I missed A in trace of A. Sachin J Warrior done, Milan done. Okay. Now what I'm going to do is, I'm going to put the value of A, which is 3 minus C. Let's solve it out. 3 minus C. B is 7 minus C, correct? And minus C square is equals to 1. From here, I'm going to get the value of C. So this is C square, then minus 10C plus 21 minus C square equals to 1, C square gone. And this is going to give you 10C is equals to 20, C is equals to 2. The moment you get C is equals to 2, A will be equals to 1, C 2, B is equals to 5. So now you have got the complete A, you've got A. So this thing is not even connected with characteristic equation. This is a basic matrix question. Very simple, class 10 matrix question I would say. Yes or no? Yes. So A matrix is right here with you now. Now A matrix will be what? Tell me. So this is AB. So 1 and 5. And we are going to have 2, 2. This is your A matrix, correct? Now what they are saying is determinant of AB1. Now if A inverse, this is your characteristic equation. Now you will be like, ma'am, hold on. How come this is my characteristic equation? Because what you told is degree 2. This is not even degree 2. This is degree minus 1. Let me just hold on. Don't panic. Any kind of equation you will see now, that means you have only one topic in your curriculum. If you see any matrix equation, Cayley-Hamilton, characteristic equation, same thing, okay? So A inverse, I'm going to modify it. A inverse is equals to alpha A. A inverse is equals to alpha A plus beta I. If you multiply A throughout this equation, then you will get your characteristic. If you multiply A, so A into A inverse is identity matrix, alpha A square plus beta A. Or you can simply write this as alpha A square plus beta A minus identity is equals to 0. Correct? Getting it? Understanding it? Yes? Now, you can create your own characteristic equation, ma'am. How come? I have given you the formula for characteristic equation. Tell me. So ma'am, yes. A square minus, you said trace of A. Trace of A is 1 plus 5. 1 plus 5, which is 6. Trace of A is 1 plus. This is A. Then plus determinant of A, I is equals to 0. This is your characteristic equation. A square minus 6A plus Determinant of A is 1 as per the question only, equals to 0. Now this equation and this equation, both are same. You just have to compare. How to compare? How to compare? Alpha and 1. So alpha by 1 is equals to beta upon minus 6 is equals to minus 1 upon 1. This is how it is. Clearly, if you observe, alpha will be equals to minus 1 and beta will be equals to 6. So what they are asking? Minus 1 and 6. Minus 1 plus 6. 5 is the correct answer of this question. Have a look. Let me know. Have a look. Let me know. Now, I told you about something which is 2 cross 2. What about 3 cross 3, ma'am? Because now understand, if I go back, I told you some concept 2 cross 2, every square matrix characteristic equation. What if you are having a 3 cross 3? A is a 3 cross 3. Then you, obviously you will have this. So A cube minus trace of A square. Okay. Then you are going to have some lambda times A. Then you are going to have minus determinant AI is equals to 0. So basically, if you have a 3 cross 3, then you have a cubic polynomial in A. Okay, you have a cubic polynomial in A. And the cubic polynomial, see, if A is a 2 cross 2, then you will have A square minus trace of A multiply A plus determinant AI. Correct or not? This was your you have to remember this and you have to remember this. This is something which you can skip. What is this coefficient? There will be some coefficient which without this also your answer will be in line. Now let me just go back to this and using this. Trust me, nobody who is gonna tell you this shortcut. There is no shortcut. Very less teachers will give you this shortcut, especially on characteristic equation. Okay, because the long procedure is very, very long to calculate the exact. Okay. Ha, Anvit, yes, what you are saying, A minus xi is a long procedure. Okay, it is a long procedure to get characteristic equation. What I'm telling you is directly also you can get a characteristic equation, right? That's what I'm telling you, Anvit. So what you are saying is a proper method, which I have already told the concept is done by me in Matrices and Determinant rower series. Go and watch it. Here I am telling you the clear-cut shortcut, which is obviously helpful in your JEE, yes or no? Because A minus xi will take a lot of your time. Okay. So this is your A and this is C. So now they are giving you characteristic equation, cubic equation. Can you see? Plus A plus 21i. What does that mean? If you compare, clearly trace of A is 4. Yes or no? If you compare, see, this is minus. If you just go back, minus trace of A is the coefficient of x square. So minus 4, this is minus trace of A. That means trace of A is plus 4. Correct? Are you getting it? And what about this? This is 21. So minus determinant of A is equals to 21. So basically, if I write that now, A cube minus trace of A and A square plus lambda times A, which I'm not aware about, I don't even care. Determinant AI equals to 0. So if you compare minus trace of A, so minus 4 are equal, so trace of A is 4 and minus determinant of A is equals to 21. Two equations, you are getting it right here. And what you have to know is 2a plus b. You don't have to know the complete thing. Shortcut will be applicable. Trace of a. Trace of a 2 plus 3 plus b is 4. So that means from here you can say 2 plus 3 plus b is 4. So b is equals to minus 1. That is one thing. What about this? Determinant of a is minus 21. So determinant of a will be what? 2 will be outside. 3b minus 5. Then plus, sorry, minus a. Minus a, b, that's it. Okay, this is minus 21. So clearly 3 2s are 6b minus 10 minus ab is equals to minus 21. B is minus 1 minus 6b minus 10 and plus a is equals to minus 21. So this is a equals to coming out as 16 minus 21 minus 5. Huh? Negative aa raha hai kya? A minus 5 and b minus 1. Tell me. A minus 5, b minus 1. Is this what we are getting? So, minus 10. Answer is what? Minus 10 minus 3. Oh, minus 10 minus 3, guys. Obviously. Minus 13. है ना? What do you think? Huh? When I see this question, when I see these type of questions, I'll be like, Okay. Only this shortcut will help you. Otherwise, if you go with really long method, just go and check it out, the long method of Keller-Hamilton. Your life will be ruined. Your JEE main paper will be gone. So this is how you have to do. And there will be at least one question. I'm not saying. Out of 10 shifts, right? At least 10 shifts are happening. So 1 or 2 questions will be there, characteristic equation. Okay. Alrighty. Now we are having again a twisted question. Again, this is, by the way, JEE Main 2024 PYQ. This is a twisted question, guys. This involves equation solving plus characteristic equation. Equation solving plus characteristic equation. So you have to understand now. So, see, this is your B. There is a B matrix. A is a 2 cross 2 matrix. So 2 equations are given to you. And this is your equation. Now you'll be like, C power 4, ma'am? Hello? C power 4? No. This is not possible. C power 4, that means, are you saying 4, like power 4 equation? No. You have to understand that you have to crack C. What is C? You have to understand what is C. Okay. So using these 2 equations, decode what is C. Once you are done with that, then your characteristic part will be clear. So C decoding is very important because we don't know what is C, right? Direct C, so we don't know. C is involved over here. So what we can do is, whenever you see this B, C, B inverse, what you're going to get? This is A. Correct? So what you can do is, you can actually post multiply B. Yes, post multiply B, and you can pre-multiply B inverse. So this is B inverse. Are you understanding my point? Yes, so this is your identity. This is also identity. C is equals to B inverse A, B. This is your C. So you want to get the C. How will you get C? When you just remove this B inverse from this side and B from this side. How will you do that? To remove this B, I have pre-multiplied B inverse. That's how this B inverse B will be gone. So that I can at least isolate the C. Right? We do this in algebra also. If 2x is equals to 4, x will be 4 by 2. We just isolate x to get the value of x. Okay? Alright. Now what about this, ma'am? This is also giving something, right? AB inverse. AB inverse is equals to A inverse. So we cannot use it because this is AB inverse, this is B inverse A. So now again we have to modify this as well. AB inverse is equals to, suppose, A inverse. Okay. So now what do you want? Okay, ma'am. A, B inverse. So what you can do is, you can just multiply B over here and B over here, so that you are going to get A is equals to A inverse B. Okay. And now what you can do is, you can multiply A on both the sides. Is it? If you multiply A square, or you can multiply A inverse B. Multiply, actually B inverse on both the sides. B inverse on both the sides, yes. So AB inverse is equals to A inverse B, B inverse. But we are going to get the same thing. No. Do something about it, okay? So, AB inverse is equals to A inverse. What we can do is, rather than this, what we can do is, we can take inverse on both the sides. Let's try to take inverse. Inverse. So this is what? B inverse. Remember that property? Then A inverse is equals to A. So this is B A inverse is equals to A. B A inverse is equals to A. B A inverse is equals to A. And A inverse is AB inverse. So B AB inverse is equals to A. So A over here is B. Okay. So now putting the value of A. So B inverse is right there. A, B. So B, A, B inverse. Correct? So this is again gone. This is again gone. So clearly C is equals to A. C is equals to A. Is it the case? C being equal to A. C being equal to A. A be a 2 cross 2 matrix. C being equal to A. And what about A? How to get this A in terms of B? So this is A, B inverse is equals to A inverse. So what we can do is, to get the value of A, I can just multiply B both the sides. So we are going, let's do A on both the sides. Okay. So A and A. So this is going to become A square B inverse is equals to I. And now multiply B. A square is equals to, if you multiply B on both the sides, so B. A square is equals to B. Correct. You're getting it, okay? You're getting it, okay? So yes, C square is equals to A square is equals to B. This is what you're getting. Okay, so let me explain you what did I do, okay? Understand? So we had this. BC B inverse is equals to A. So BC B inverse is equals to A we already have. So from the left hand side I introduced B inverse, on the right hand side B. Same on the right hand side also I did, so that this is gone, C is equals to B inverse AB. This is the first thing which we have got. Now as per the question A. So from here we can just do one thing, that this equation, so what I did is take inverse of this equation. The moment you take inverse, you will get this. Finally, you are going to get this if you take the inverse. And obviously from here also, if you take again A on both the sides, A square is equals to B right here, you are getting, right? So yes, now again, what you can do is B, A inverse. Now A multiplication and A into A multiplication. Both sides, so B is equals to A square. B is equals to A square you are getting. So from here B is equals to A square. So B is equals to A square. So if C is equals to A, square it both the sides. C square is equals to A square. That is B. Basically C square is your B, guys. This is what you are getting. C square is equals to B. That means this. Now we have solved the equation part. We have solved this equation part. C square will be replaced by B. So plus alpha B plus beta I. Can you recognize this? This is a 2 cross 2 equation in B. So you can also write a 2 cross 2 equation, right? You know it how to write. Ma'am, B square minus trace of A6B plus determinant A5 minus 3 2I is your equation. Now this is your equation and they have given you one more equation. You have to compare alpha equals to minus 6, beta equals to 2. Minus 6 comma 2, okay. So 2 into 2 plus 6, 10 is the correct answer. Yes, I think you all have given this also. All right, clear? Yes, Anvit? Okay, okie dokie. Now we are going to quickly move on to this system of equations, right? So let me just give you a brief about the system of equation. Suppose you are given with three equations, a1x plus b1y plus c1z is equals to d1, a2x plus b2y plus c2z is equals to d2, a3x plus b3y plus c3x z is equals to d3. Suppose you guys are having this, okay? You are having this equation, three equations, and you have to solve it. Obviously, one way you will be thinking that, ma'am, what we used to do this, solve this equation in grade 9, that Namrata ma'am, student AS27. What? You just change your name. I can see you just change your YouTube handle, huh? Okay. So three equations you have to solve. Very basic, very simple concept, I would say. Very simplest of all, and 100% there will be 100% question. 100% plus 4 marks question. Okay, how to tackle this? So first of all, you have to understand that 4 determinant you will have to calculate. What are those 4 determinant? Delta is the main determinant, which is A1, which is formed by coefficient A1, B1, A1, B1, C1, A2, B2, C2, A3, B3, C3. Okay. All right. A1, B1, C1, A2, B2, C2, A3, B3, C3. Correct. This is your determinant. Now, this is the basic determinant. So, you have to, first thing you have to do is you have to check for delta. If delta is non-zero, that means you are going to get unique solution. Unique solution means there will be one triplet, x comma y comma z will have one set of value. So, delta, unique solution, you can calculate that also. So, x will be del x by del y, del x by del, y will be del y by del, z will be del z by del. Okay. So your del x is equals to, if you check your del x, del x will be what? Tell me. So del x is nothing but, so the see, a1, a2, a3 is what? Coefficient of x. You have to replace coefficient of x by the constant. So this is d1, d2, d3. Rest the columns b1, b2, b3, c1, c2, c3. Del y. In del y, in this main determinant, coefficient of y is b1, b2, b3. This is the middle row. That will be changed by d1, d2, d3. Rest will be same. This is a1, a2, a3, c1, c2, c3. And same goes with del z. The c1, c2, c3 will get replaced by, yes, this is Cramer's rule. Yes, definitely this is Cramer's rule which we are studying. Cramer's rule to solve system of linear equation, okay. So this is your, if delta is non-zero, you can calculate it. Now this unique solution, very less chances will be there in your paper, okay. What will be then, what is there? What is very important? So if at all, so they will ask about condition for no solution, condition for infinite solution. So unique solution very rarely asked. But if del is equals to 0, then there are two cases. First case is no solution. Second case is infinite solution. Mostly you will see infinite solution which says if your delta is 0, that means you have no, either no or infinite solution. Now infinite solution have a condition where all the next determinants will always be 0. So basically infinite solution says the del to is 0, but on top of that del x, del y, del z, all 4 are 0. No solution says that del to should be 0. Then only it will be no solution. But if del is 0, then at least 1 should be non-zero. At least one determinant, del x or del y or del z, should be non-zero. If everything, all three are non-zero, then also no solution. Okay, now understand this. Yes, anyone should be non-zero. So Anvit, anyone non-zero means if your del is 0 and rest 3 are non-zero, then no solution. If your del is 0 and del x non-zero, rest 2 are still 0, no solution. Basically, if all 4 are 0, then infinite solution, and if at all 1 is remaining, 1 is left out, 1 is acting up, oh, I am not 0. 1 is that, it is no solution is that one irritating friend of yours, which will be like everybody will agree. Okay, del equals to 0, main, the head of your friend circle, I am agreeing. Then one girl in your circle, I am agreeing to go watch for movie. Del y, going agreeing watch for movie. And that Sadhu friend of yours, no, I'm not going to go. So it will fall under no solution category. Okay. Alright. So your Goa trip is like your Kramer's rule. So no Goa. Basically, if one of these three Sadhu friend of yours say no, I'm not going to go. So no, cancel Goa. But if all 4 agree, Goa trip on. Okay. Okay. So yes, now let's solve the question. So the question is JEE Main 2024 question, which says okay. So it might, understand these questions might be calculation heavy. Okay. It is, the thing is, concept is very easy, but the questions are calculation heavy. So you have to understand that some question might take a lot of your time. System of equations has infinite many solutions then. So obviously your del should be 0, right? So create del 2, 3, and this is 1. 1 alpha 3. 3 minus 1 beta equals to 0. Please come on. Can anybody help me? Obviously, I'm not going to expand this determinant because 2 variables are here. I will not be able to get anything out of it. So it's better, because infinite many solution says everything is 0. So it's better if I just pick del y. Because if I pick del y, then what will happen, understand. This middle row will get replaced by 5, minus 4 and 7. Rest everything will be same. So that at least I will get my beta from here. So you just have to cooperate. Now this is something which I also get scared. Calculation, expansion of determinant. So this is 2 minus 4 beta minus 21 minus 5. So minus 5, this is beta minus 9 plus 1. This is 7 plus 12 equals to 0. So now from here you will get your beta. This is minus 8 and minus 5. Minus 8 minus 5 will be minus 13 beta. And then this is going to be minus 42 plus 45. So 3 and 19. Okay, so beta will be what? Minus 16 by 13. So beta is minus 16 by 13. Similarly, if you just expand this, or you can go for del z also. Okay. So if you expand this from here, you will get alpha beta, correct? So alpha will be minus 70 from here, because now you know the value of beta, right? So you can put the value of beta, or rather the smart one will be like this. See, this instead of calculating this, now you should focus on del z. Yes. So this is equals to 0. From here alpha is minus 70. Now you've got everything. 13 into minus 70 into minus 16 upon 13. So you can just cancel it out. minus minus 70 into 16 will be your answer, which is 1120. Correct? A13 is minus 1. A13 is minus 1, you are saying? This is minus 1. So this is minus 1, this is your minus 1. Hi Manish. Okay. Now again, this is your homework question. See, similar type of question is right here. System of equation have infinite number of solutions. So obviously, see, if you calculate delta, then yes, first thing you understand, like see, infinite solutions say you have 4 options. So delta equals to 0. Delta equals to 0 will make sense because it will have only lambda. Okay, so delta equals to 0 will give you the value of lambda. Okay, then what you have to do is del x equals to 0 will give you value of mu. 2 determinants you will solve. Okay. Yes, Kritik. Ma'am, I am having doubt. Can I call you, ma'am? Call as in, you can just text me, na? It would be better if you text me on my Telegram. Okay. Now understand now this question. See, no solution. No solution is something which you should practice. Okay, don't keep it like that. Okay, now I know the concept, I'm not gonna do that. No. You have to practice, otherwise you won't be able to crack this question even if you know the concept. At least you do 4 or 5 questions, because some questions are calculation heavy also. Let me be very clear. So you have to be very prepared that it might take some time. So you need calm mind to solve this question. Okay, if the system of linear equations has no solution. So no solution means one obvious thing is delta equals to 0. Help me. Delta equals to 0. So delta is what? 2, ma'am, 2, 3 minus 1. 1, 1, 1 and 1 minus 1 and modulus lambda equals to 0. If you open it, na, your modulus lambda will become 7. Lambda is equals to plus minus 7. So lambda is equals to plus minus 7 means that your delta is equals to 0, and delta equals to 0 means what? Either infinite or no solution. So you know that for lambda equals to 7, you are having either infinite or no solution. For lambda minus 7, again, either infinite, no solution. You have to identify for lambda equals to 7 exactly what is happening. Okay. Okay, are you getting it? So, okay, ma'am. Okay. So, ma'am, what to do then? Other 3 determinants will tell you, no? Other 3 determinants will tell you. Yes. So, you have to target del x. Let's calculate del x. So, del x will be what? Del x means that 2, 1 and 1 will be replaced by what? Minus 2, then 4, then 4 lambda minus. Basically, I am checking for lambda equals to 7. You have to check for lambda equals to 7. What is happening when lambda is 7? What is happening with del x? Okay. So, obviously, option D and C are wrong. The competition is between 7 and minus 7. You have to check what is happening when lambda is 7. So, minus 2, then 4, then 7. 7 4s are 28. 28 minus 4, 24. Correct? What about this? 3, 1 and minus 1. What about this? Minus 1, 1 and 7. Okay. So, open it quickly. So, this is going to give you minus 2, 7 plus 1, 8, minus 3, and you are going to have 7 4s are 28, minus 24 is 4. Minus 1, you are having minus 4, so minus 28. Tell me quickly, minus 16, minus 12 plus 28. So that means delta x is coming out as 0 in case of lambda equals to 7. So lambda equals to 7 is a very bad guess. Abhi to I am trapped, guys. I am trapped. I was hopeful that if delta is non-zero, delta x, then I was like, delta x non-zero, 7 tick, but it is coming 0. Now I have to calculate delta y, delta z, which I am not interested in. Why? Because two determinants I will have to calculate. So I'll be like, I'll trust NTA because I'll be like, NTA, please. Huh? So what I'm going to do is, for lambda equals to -7, I would like to check del x. Okay. So the only thing, -7 ke liye 7 4 is 28, -4, so -32, rest everything will be same. Are you getting it? -2, -3, +3, -1, 4, 1, 1, -1, 7. If you open it, you will realize that again same thing will happen. Okay. So this is -16. Then what about this? 7 4s are 28 plus 32. So 28 plus 32. So -3, 28 plus 32. And this is -1, and you are having -4 plus 36. So if you solve it, you will realize, everything is negative. So that means del x is non-zero, guys. It is non-zero, not equals to 0. Everything is negative. Nobody will get cancelled out. Nobody will get cancelled out, guys. That means for lambda equals to -7, my del x is non-zero. That means for lambda -7, we know that, see, lambda -7, delta is 0 and del x is non-zero. No solution, guys. No solution, guys. Option B. Option B. You have to be a little bit smart when they can confuse you. Right? Obviously, you can do the guesswork also. But yes, that's how you do it. When you especially, see, the confusion may arise between no solution and infinite solution. There are many questions in previous year. You can check it out. Where what you can do is del equals to 0. Now you're getting two values. Now they are asking, tell me, infinite or no? Infinite or no? So you have to check all the three determinants. So you have to be smart. Every 6 determinants, come on, you can't check. Math GPT क्या बोल रहे हो? Ma'am, give solution for 2t part 2t system of equation. क्या बोल रहे हैं? 2t part 2t system of equation. हाँ? Milan is saying tukka is correct. Chalo. Now let us move on to the last segment, guys. Last segment, properties of determinant. So property of determinant means how to handle determinant, opening of determinant, applying row column operation. Basically, whenever you get the determinant and find the value of the determinant, you have to do, okay? Hi Sanjay, how are you? Okay. Chalo, determinant. So values of alpha for which this is equals to 0. Very basic question, I would say. And in fact, I feel don't even apply any that row operation, column operation. No, just right away open it now. So, and obviously I will try to open it along row number 3. It will be better because I can see 1 0. So 2 alpha plus 3 will remain outside, and you are having 3 by 2 alpha plus 3 by 2 into 1 by 3. So 1 by 2. Correct? Minus. So this cross this. Alpha by 3 minus 1 by 2. Minus 3 alpha plus 1 will remain outside, and inside the bracket you are going to get alpha plus 1 by 3. So alpha plus 1 by 3 minus alpha minus 3 by 2 equals to 0. ठीक है, तो half cancel. 2 alpha plus 3 and this is 6. 9 minus 2 is 7 alpha. Then minus 3 alpha plus 1 and alpha cancels, so 3 2s are 6, 2 minus 9 minus 7 equals to 0. Equals to 0. Can you see that 7 by 6 is gone? So you are going to have 2 alpha square plus 3 alpha minus plus 3 alpha plus 1 equals to 0. Correct? So 2 alpha square plus 6 alpha plus 1 equals to 0. This is your equation. Now you are looking for Alpha lie in intervals. So again, quadratic formula. Alpha will be equals to minus 6 plus minus square root of 36 minus 4 to the 8. 36 minus 8. Can anybody help me out? 28 upon 2 to the 4. So alpha will be equals to minus 6 plus minus 5 point something by 4. Or sorry. Rather than this, you can do this. Plus minus 4 will be 2. So root 7 by 2. Now it will be better. Minus 3 plus minus. So root 4 is a 2 point something by 2. So if you take plus sign, if you take minus sign, so minus 5 point something by 2, minus 2 point something. So minus 2 point something. And minus 2 point something. And yeah, I think minus 2 point something is not lying here, not here, and not here as well. Only option B. What do you think? Only option B? Yes, 100%. You're getting it right. Only option B. Minus 3 to 0. Okay. Alright, one last question of the day, guys, and one homework question. And we are done with today's session, guys. Fx is given. Fx is given. Okay, Anveet is saying 5 minutes, huh? Okay. Oh, I'm nervous. What do you want to ask? Huh? What is that doubt you are having? 5 minute, two-way doubt chat. Guys, I am an introverted. Okay. Fx is this. Now, see, very easy question. 2f of 0. Can anybody tell me what is f of 0? So, just put 0, okay? So, 0, 1, 1, 2, 0, 6, 0, 4, minus 2. F of 0 will be what? Now, just quickly do it. Minus 1, minus 4, okay? And plus 1, 4 to the 8. 8 plus 4 is 12. Is it? Okay. Math GPT saying you're not introverted. Math GPT knows more about me. Huh? So 18 plus 4. Sorry, 8. क्या किया मैंने? I forgot. क्या किया? 1 into C. So this is 12. 12. You're getting 12 क्या? हाँ. So this is 24. है ना? F dash D0. Can anybody tell me? F dash 0. So how to calculate differentiation? How to calculate differentiation? Anybody is aware about that topic? Can anybody tell me? 42 you are saying. So f dash 0, tell me now. How to calculate derivative of any, rather than, okay. So f dash x, let me tell you how to calculate f dash x, derivative of any determinant. Hi Kushmohit, how are you? So if you're doing it row wise, or if you're doing, so if at all you're going row wise, so what you can do is you can just differentiate row number 1, okay? So if you differentiate row number 1, 3x square, but you have to put 0 also at the same time. 3x square, if you put 0, you will get 0. 2x square plus 1, if you differentiate 4x, and if you put 0, 4 into 0 will be what? 0. Then 1 plus 3x, if you put 0, if you differentiate this, so 3, directly 3. Because if you differentiate 0 plus 3, 3 will be there. Now, rest, every element will be same and you will have to plug in 0. So, 2, 0, 6, 0, 4, minus 2, plus. Okay. Now, row number 2. So basically row number 1, just plug in 0 as it is without differentiating. This is 1, this is 1. Row number 2, differentiate and then put 0. So 6x, put 0, you will get 0. This is your 2. Differentiate. So this is 3x square plus 0, so 0. What about this? If you differentiate 3x square minus 1, put 0. Sorry, if you have to keep the row number 3 as it is, right? 0, 4 minus 2 plus. Last thing, so you have to differentiate this row only. 3x square minus 1, so minus 1. This is 0. This is 2x square, 0. Correct? Rest everything will be as it is. So it is going to become 0, 0. Sorry. Rest everything will be as it is. So this is 0, 1, 1, 2, 0, 6. Now open it, f dash 0. So from here 3 and so what you're going to get from here is 3. Let me just write 3 and 3 into 8. Correct? Plus. What about this? So here you are going to get 0 plus 0. This is so obvious that this is 0. What about this? This, so minus 1. So you're going to get minus 6. Correct? Minus 6. So this is 8 3s are 24. 24 minus 6 is equals to 18. This is your f dash 0, which is 18, guys. So 24 plus 18. Tell me. 42? 42. Okay, yes, Namrata ma'am, student AS24. 10 days to go, important chapter, please. Okay, so I think I've got the request of, and this is one more similar type of question wherein you have to calculate f dash 0 JEE 2024 PYQ. You have to do it. JEE 2024 PYQ, obviously you will be able to search it, huh? You know, all the questions are searchable on Google. If you just start writing if fx equals to 2 cos something power 4x, whole solution will be there. There are so many websites giving free solution, okay? Yes. Gotcha? Okay, any doubts you can ask it. And then if at all you guys are looking for test series, and this is all in one engineering test series, guys. This is not a normal test series. All in one engineering test series is right here. Okay, so what all engineering exams are covered, let me just give you a brief about it. You can see the paper pattern. MHT CET is covered, so I can see there are some students who are from Maharashtra region. So MHT CET is also included. You can see number of tests 10. KCET is also included. Can you see VIT EEE, EAP CET, ICER, SRNJ, KIT EE, WBJ, BITSAT, COMEDK. Then we are having this full test for JEE Advanced. Okay. All right. So this is, everything is scheduled. You can see that. See, JEE main tests are scheduled. JEE Advanced is also scheduled because the dates are not out. These tests are still unscheduled, but you will get this in the complete package. Okay. Exactly 2-hour session, na? Ha. Sometimes I just surprise you guys. I say sometimes 2 hours, I'll take 4-5 hours. Sometimes I'll take, say, 2 hours, I'll be like 2 hours. Ma'am, whenever anyone asks you that are you married, then why you said about Salman Khan? Because I don't have any answer. I feel like I don't want to get married. So the best answer is After Salman Khan, I will get married, because I know he is not going to get married. I am also not going to get married. Okay, like that. Okay. Okay, so these are the tests. Okay, so what you can do is you can just check out the link which is given in the description box, and 50 to 60 marks in maths are good. I think 99 percentile you will get. Try to improve it. Try doing it 65, 70, more than enough. 70 marks, that means 99 point something percentile. Okay, last minute marathon is there or not? Last minute marathon, what do you want? Last minute like revision, or what do you want in marathon? Okay, okay. Acha, let's do one thing. Okay, apart from these PYQ session, do you want something else from me? See, I have kept one complete formula revision session also, that is going to take place on Monday. Then we have a complete mathematics marathon also session. Okay, so last complete marathon session, maths, physics, chemistry, everything will be there. And I think is there only JEE main test series? No, 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 no. All in one test series, right? All in one test series. All in one means so many exam. I just showed it to you. Have a look now. Have a look. Comet K, WBJ, okay, exam structure, bit sat. Can you see? Name the exam. This is the complete package. Every exam. You give every exam. Keep it. It may be possible that you think that, okay, ma'am, no, MHTCT I won't give. So be it's like a proper, what do we say? It's like benefited only, even if you do not give a few exam, because complete package is there. Okay, including JEE main and advanced. Okay, complete marathon may we are going to understand a few important concepts, solve questions. Okay, EMCT, EAPCT is there, right? EAPCT, guys, EAPCT. EAPCT. Now, EMSET is converted into EAPCT, right? You know that. I hope that you know that. Chalo, okay? So I have showed you, I think, test series. So you can just check the link in the description box. And I think we are done and dusted, okay? And important chapter for JEE mains mathematics. So important topic.